You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Collins. Back to Booker. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Young against Paul. Young's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's Crowder on the wing. Ball against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. There's the drive. Collins wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Booker in the corner. Bridges outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Crowder finds Ayton. Back to Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
Now, you
foul.
know this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
Jay Crowder.
And both free throws good from Crowder. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young taking his time here. Here he goes. Collins passes to Reddish. Lock it 2. Bridges with the steal. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Capella against Ayton. Back to Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And here's Young after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Reddish. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Collins from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ball against Collins. From deep. Paul can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
On the wing, Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here is Young. Feeds to Capella to the wing right side. Reddish. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now, here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Hunter's checked in for Reddish.
To the floor for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter.
Suns leading by 8. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. Capella against Ayton. Back to Bridges. Over Hunter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks trail by 8. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And Young, here we go. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Assisted by.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Passes it to Crowder. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. So what's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Now, here is Young. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Young after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Young against Paul, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Suns ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Now, here is Young. And there's the pass to Hunter. Capella inside. He's covered by Ayton. Hunter kicks to Young. Fires the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Paul for three. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Nader in the small forward.
He just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Young pass to Hunter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
And with that shot, the Suns lead has got back down to 14 on those points from Young. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks trail by 17. Young fires away from outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Up to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Here's Nader. Pass to Payne. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And a deep three from Young. Again, Young missing. Suns leading by 17. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
To the paint. Here's Johnson to the inside. And McGee kicks to Payne. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Young inside, working on Payne. It's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Nader. And it's McGee, it's out the key. Out left to the wing. And he goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Pulls up on the wing. Hunter no good. Suns leading by 14. Pass to Payne. Now here is McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Young's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Payne passes to Shamet. Here is McGee. Capella covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Here is McGee. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Three-pointer. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Three-point field goal.
Young's got 3 assists in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Payne, defended by Young. McGee in the high post. Capella's there. Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Get up and make some noise.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 13 on the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. Ayton kicks to Paul. Launches a 3. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Hunter against Ayton. And it's good, 2 points. Ayton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Paul. Goes up on the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 14.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Young way outside. Again, Young missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Paul surveying the floor. All alone. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
Young for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Paul outside. Passes to Ayton. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. For 3. Booker. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Young dishes to Collins. Inside. Capella against Ayton. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
2 minutes.
Booker with no one around sinks the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Paul against Young. Paul outside. Takes a 3. Good on the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Paul, no one around him. All 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Hunter with it, now guarded by Ayton. Young from outside. Again, Young missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Booker outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Paul outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Now here's Paul. From deep 3-point range on the money.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town.
All right, David, great.
matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Robinson. Tipped away. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. Paul against Lowry. 11 feet out. Jump shot is good.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Outside Robinson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Paul. And we're about a minute into the first. Out to Bridges. Butler with a steal. Out left to the wing. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Outside Tucker. It's Lowry with a drive. Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Outside for Butler. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Paul. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Inside. Down low. Bridges against Butler. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Paul finds Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry against Paul. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game, his ability to create for others.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, right side. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Robinson's got 6.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Robinson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. That three's off the mark. The Suns trailing. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler against Bridges. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. Tucker with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Butler, no good. And so here's Phoenix. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Butler covering. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside for Booker. Ayton with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Adebayo gets a hand on it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Robinson passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Booker against Robinson. Booker, the pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
That one on Tucker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Paul gets it to go.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Robinson on the wing. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. The Suns leading. Bridges with it. Picked up by Tucker. Bridges passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. This one for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Tucker. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Up and over Lowry. It's tipped.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Paul. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Lowry. In transition, here they come. Butler with the ball. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And we'll be back. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now Hero. From the top of the key, and that one comes up a bit short.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And they're pushing it up. Morris passes to Hero. Here's Oladipo. Back to Hero. To the inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Terrific dive from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Outside Payne. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo against Payne. Hero, the pass to Morris. Payne against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. To the paint. It's tipped. McGee with a steal. Payne with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oladipo outside. Driving in. Morris on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. Here's Nader. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work. 3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
1 minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Johnson. McGee, a screen on Morris. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Heat. Oh, deflected. McGee with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Payne against Oladipo. McGee, a screen on Oladipo. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat with the lead. Hero right side. There's the three. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Pass to Strus. Hero on the wing. Dedmon a screen. Inside. They double him with Booker. 4 on the clock. It's Hero on the take. Shoots over Ayton, and that one's long. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Crowder. Bridges with it. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead, up 3. And
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Robinson passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Lowry against Paul. On the take. Adebayo grabs the board. And the Heat shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Robinson against Booker. Butler on the wing. Six to shoot. Back to Tucker. Out to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Robinson can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Outside Paul. Down low. Pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And so they foul intentionally.
Devin Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lowry with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. The shot by Butler, no good. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Stolen by Lowry. Going inside. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Robinson from behind the arc. Lowry into the lane. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Ayton. Now Bridges. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Hits the three-pointer.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Lowry against Paul. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Paul with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Stolen by Lowry.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Right wing. The three is up. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Money from deep.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Phoenix timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Will it go? It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Lowry out to the right wing. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Now here's Paul. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Lowry.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
Paul, shot is off. Butler passes to Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. For 3, Robinson. And the three-pointer goes.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. And stolen by Adebayo. Paul against Lowry. Butler on the wing for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Phoenix, timeout.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see and hear you, fans. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Crowder, a screen on Robinson. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Robinson with a steal. Fast break Miami. And here's Butler outside. Pure from 3-point range. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Pass to Bridges, looking to end the run. Miami grabs the miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Now Robinson, Lowry outside. Back to Robinson, clock at 6. Tucker with a screen to the middle. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul against Butler. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. Crowder, it's good on the putback.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Lowry.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Yep, count it.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. And they'll get another chance. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
That one's good for 2.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Lowry outside. So the Heat win it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. One of the big factors they'll be facing is Bam Adebayo's ability to start the break. Coach told his team to get in Bam's face as soon as he comes down with it. Don't let him take off down the court unimpeded. Kevin, they know they have to slow down Big Bam in this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now Butler after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Adebayo throws it down.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young fires away from outside. Atlanta again missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Lowry. Goes up from the top of the key. Butler kicks to Lowry. From the line. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On offense, here are the Heat. Robinson passes to Lowry. Driving to the basket. And that one drops.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Young. Passes it to Capella. And they get it. The kick out to Young. Nailed from three-point land.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Now Lowry pass to Tucker. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here is Young. A shot by Reddish, no good. Butler kicks to Robinson. Lowry looking around. Now the pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. From deep. Trae Young grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Robinson finds Lowry. Outside for Robinson. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich against Adebayo. Capella dishes to Reddish. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Adebayo. From the high post. Good as the jump shot falls. Adebayo's got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young with the ball. Butler covering. Bounce pass Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Back to Butler. Adebayo down low. And so it's Miami headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get you a take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Here's Young, following the 3 by Miami that went in. This is to Reddish. To the middle. Butler against Capella. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Heat leading by 10. Lowry with the ball. The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Britt, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Shots good from Young.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Passes it to Lowry. Young with the steal. Fast break for Hawks. Pass to Reddish. Takes it inside, and Reddish with the slam.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice, consistent part of his game.
The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Right wing. Now, here's Reddish, defended by Butler. Back to Capella. 4 on the clock. Young from deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Butler. Driving in. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Outside Lowry. Robinson for 3. They get it again. Adebayo misses the layup. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. In the corner, Collins with it. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 6. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Knocked loose. Reddish with the ball. Butler covering. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy 2.
There's the pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
In the corner, Collins with it. He takes it in. Miami grabs the miss.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now here's Butler, trying to get something going. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Young against Lowry. From deep three-point range. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Young.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Miami. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Trae Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker. The shot will not fall. Collins with some nice D. Lowry against Young. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat leading by 6. And here's Oladipo. Morris, left side. Going inside.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Young passes to Capella. Down low. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero from long range. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now an 11-point Heat lead. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Dedmon's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hunter kicks to Williams. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Zhang.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Hero on the wing. And he drives in. Dedmon.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Nobody near Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo against Wright. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hunter. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Plenty of space. Count that one. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter. The Hawks trail by 8. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams looking over the floor. Shoots over Hero. Basket counts. Williams has got 5.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Pass to Strus. Here's the 3. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, here's Oladipo. So, with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Oladipo against Wright. And there's the drive. Hunter on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The kick out to Oladipo, and the wide-open shot from Morris. Great look, but off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. It's right on the wing. Shoots over Hero. Gallinari up top, covered by Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Oladipo against Wright. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Here's Wright. Right side, Williams. Hunter, the pass to Chang. Kicks it to Hunter. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Morris. Now Oladipo. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Hunter. He dishes it to Wright. And the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Hunter, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Outside Williams. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. Back to Williams. And stolen by Dedmon. Oladipo with the ball. Out to the right wing. Hero with it. He's against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 7-point Heat lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hands it from downtown.
And Hero demonstrating his confidence. That range looks limitless.
Right inside. Guarded by Oladipo. And the shot goes in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
To the right side. And here is Hero. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A different look for Miami. Young finds Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Miami ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. Up top, Adebayo. Outside, Robinson. 5 to shoot. For 3. Buries it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Build seems to be going as planned.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. And these are 2 young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Young. And here's Collins for 3. Connects from downtown.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Paul with it. Bridges left side. Crowder outside. Here he goes. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Outside Young. The kick to Hunter from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Up top, Paul. Hunter covering. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Now Paul. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Bridges. Blocked again!
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with this hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Bogdanovich up top. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He takes it in. Here's Collins. Got a hand on it. And he's all alone. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Well, this is a guy who consistently draws the defense's attention. DeAndre Ayton has incredible skill.
And so he makes both from the line. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. To the left side wing. Young against Paul. Young on the attack. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Ball against Young. And the shot's good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
1:44 left to play in the first. Young attacking. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bridges, right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
There's Young with the three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It looked like he caught the clock out of the corner of his eye, and Booker calmly beats it.
Over to the wing. Capella finds Young. Launches it. The Suns clear it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Up top, Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. For three, Bridges. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. 7 seconds left in the first quarter here. Young inside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 7 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Paul. Shot from the mid-range. And the basket is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. The Suns leading. The kick out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. And they get it back. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Atlanta with the ball. 9-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Left side, Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Collins, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Bridges outside. Gallinari against Crowder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Bridges has got 6.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Hawks trailing.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Here's Reddish. The kick out to Williams. Back to Reddish from outside the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's Nader on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Herter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Payne. And stolen by Williams. And here they come. Fires the 3. Here's Jang. McGee with a steal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Kept alive. Reddish on the wing. Outside Herter. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Payne. The Hawks need to get one up here. Jang. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Back to Nader. Pass to Shaman. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Stolen by Payne. Here's the break. Ball's going up the court. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Shamet nails the wide open jumper. Shamit's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Williams against Payne. Williams in the post. And it's good. 2 points.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
To the right side. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And here's Payne outside.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end, so important for him.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And McGee with the stuff.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Reddish, here we go. Outside Gallinari. From outside, off the mark.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. To the paint. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 9.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Payne. Hey, rejected by Capella. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Phoenix making some changes. Outside Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for 3. Drains the triple.
Kick to the outside, heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Crowder's got his second basket.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Young on the attack. Now here's Capella. Back to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Capella, screen on Crowder. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop.
Well, it's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Hawks. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive effort. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Takes it inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Buries it from three. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ball against Young. Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. Yep, that one's good. And the Suns lead by 6.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Now Young. Capella screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Young, the pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Young against Paul. For 3, Bridges. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Young. Tries the spin move. Drives to the hoop. Basket counts.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And here's Paul. And here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Crowder with a screen. Booker. And he makes it on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
A part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Booker defending. Bogdanovich into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Paul. Shoots over Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Young way outside. The rebound by Bridges.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Five to shoot. 4-3. Out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Capella. Launches a three. Paul shot is off. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Misses the shot. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance.
A lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here's Lowry. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Adebayo. Booker in the post. Kicks it out to Paul. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And the layup's good off the glass.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Out to the wing. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Bridges with it. Butler covering from outside off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Tucker. Robinson kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Lowry against Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Paul. Bridges for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
The shot's good from Paul.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from 8. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels whether you like it or not. And that commands respect. His teammates rally around him. So it will take a great effort tonight to overcome that type of unity. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Lowry against Paul. Up and in on the layup.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the way. Back to Tucker. The pass to Adebayo. Stolen by McGee. Here's Bridges. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. Defended by Crowder. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. And the three ball is good. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Ball against Adebayo. McGee launches it. They get a hand on it. Miami leading by 3. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Lowry looking around to the left side wing. Got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's McGee in at the center. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Butler finds Robinson. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That one falls. Bridges has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Phoenix.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Outside Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And so they foul intentionally.
JaVale McGee. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Robinson to the inside. Adebayo passes to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Back to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
Suns timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancing. serve.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Paul looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Booker.
First half, 2 minutes.
It's up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on DeAndre Ayton's injury. David, what's the news?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got 6.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Passes it to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with it. Lowry picks him up. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bridges.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 11 points in the game.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Lowry against Paul. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Butler, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
11 seconds left now here in the second. Paul outside. From downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by
18.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Morris, Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3. Dedmon finds Hero. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
The line for your Suns.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Oladipo taking his time here. The pass to Hero. He dishes it to Dedmon. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. passes it to Shamet. He feeds it to McGee. Plays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
Payne kicks to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns.
DeAndre Ayton.
Miami leading by 3. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Fires for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
A mobile defender, Deadman's instincts matching up with his athleticism. Looks good right there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Hero from long range. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Suns trail by 6. Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet the pass to Ayton. Wide open shot is on the money.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Dishes to Morris. Pass to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Morris. The 9-foot shot. And he connects with the jumper. And the Heat lead by 6.
Suns timeout.
Hey, fans who wants a free t-shirt, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And the Suns here with a different look. Jake Crowder's checked in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Nader. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul subbed in for Payne. There's the pass to Booker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he comes up with the deuce. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. Passes to Hero. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bridges against Morris. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Bridges with the steal. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Morris.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Hero Hero with it. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Call for the Heat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
No one covering.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts the move on. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here is Paul. Pass to Crowder. Butler with the steal. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Assist goes to
Now it's a 6-point Heat lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Now into the lineup for your son.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Bridges trying to free himself up. They grab their own miss. McGee against Butler. Back to Adebayo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancers.
Suns trail by 8. Ball outside. Bridges attacking. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Ball against Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Good on the shot. Lowry's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Heat.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Paul, and he gets it to go.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Lowry with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Tucker's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Steps back. Over to the wing. Here's McGee. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. Now here's Butler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside. Some room here for Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. With the step back. Paul with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And it's Butler missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside Butler. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
it's Reddish in at the 3. And for the Heat,
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward spot.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
5 on the clock. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Lobbed up there for Collins. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Superb focus on the finish by Cam Reddish, showing how cool he is under pressure.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. Pulled us out tonight, we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. And that's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Butler. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. Butler goes in. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Lowry after Clint Capella's bucket. Robinson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. From past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Lowry kicks to Butler. Young trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now here is Lowry. The dish now to Robinson. They need this. Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Lowry against Young. The drive by Lowry. Adebayo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Collins. Misses from the corner. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Tucker dishes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Out to the right wing, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Young outside. Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's... Oh!
Yes! Yes! He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Tucker. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Land has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the left wing. Back to Lowry. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now, here's Tucker after the miss from Cam Reddish. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Tucker. And here's Young. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And that one's good by Butler. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
And here's Young after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Here's Capella. And Adebayo sends it back. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. And there's the pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Lowry. 5 to shoot with the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. They recover it. Reddish. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lowry against Young. And it's Lowry penetrating. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now, here is Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. Traps in the tray. Reddish has got 6.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Pass to Butler. There's the 3. Back to Lowry. Lock at 6. driving inside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Butler feeling out a bit. Outside for Robinson. Here's Lowry. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Kyle Lowry is so dangerous as a shooter. You have to respect the pump fake.
And he hits the first of 3.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star is also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Williams kicks to right. Back to Williams. Jang dishes to Okongwu. It's not going to go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Now, Hero, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And Morris throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And Miami making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Feeds it to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Chang, no luck. Miami leading by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Oladipo taking his time here. From 15 feet away. No good there. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Morris. Back to Dedmon. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, Atlanta. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oladipo against Wright. From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. There's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Here's Strus. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Hunter. And no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Morris for 3. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Driving to the basket. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, Hero. Here's Dedmon. Miami no good on that time either.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
There's Hero with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Here's Young. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Hero, no good. The Hawks trail by 12 from deep. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. Young's got 6.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Heat lead by 11.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Oladipo, here we go. There's Hero with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Here's Strus. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those 3s canceling each other out perfectly.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Oladipo outside. On deep. No good that time. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Miami leading by 8. Three-pointer, Lowry. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I like how Reddish just keeps his head up and finds the right guy to give it to.
Down low, it's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Atlanta.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Inside, here's Adebayo. And nothing has fallen for him right now. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Bogdanovich to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Rejected by Young.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
That is the pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Reddish. Now recovering. Miami trailing. He feeds it to Tucker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
And that one misses. There's the triple. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Driving in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Collins in the post, guarded by Tucker. Collins passes to Capella. Young outside. Fires the three. And stolen by Butler. Three-pointer, Lowry bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Miami's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Takes a step back. Lowry kicks to Robinson to take the lead. Frames it from downtown.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
To Collins. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young for 3. Collins finds Young. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
It's stolen by Capella.
Yeah, got a little too fancy on the crossovers. Got to learn to be a little more careful with the ball.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Outside Butler. Got it!
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
We've got free T-shirts. You your Miami Heat dancers. Are you ready, fans?
Here's Young. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that